Hello. I trust you are well and happy. You know, a lot of research has been done on teamwork because more and more we have teams doing high-tech invention, and almost all businesses are run by teams. The main team and then all kinds of secondary teams around the world. So obviously it's important to study and figure out how to have the best functioning team, how to help the team grow and thrive, how the team fits in with other teams, how teams fit in with customers, with individuals, how teams protect the individuality of their members and at the same time accomplish things together. So I was pleased to read a book by Charles Duhigg, D-U-H-I-G-G, From the Power of Habit and Smarter, Faster, Better. So here are some of the latest findings on how to have a better team, or how to be a better team player, how to also diagnose team problems so you can fix your team and free it to be fulfilled in its mission. And this is due to a lot of research too, so we're not just having ideas here, we're having tests made and statistics developed from studying teams inside and out. We have friends from Europe who say America is so good at studying things and teaching things. You can just get so much help by the spirit of America, which is to study and also teach well the various improvements that become available through the study. So here we go, 5 key norms of a healthy, functioning team. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I mean, some teams are just boring places to be. They don't accomplish anything. So it's very important that the team accomplish things and that teamwork is enjoyable. Here we go, the 5 key norms. The team members need to believe that their work is important, that they're not wasting their time. Need to believe that their work is important. In your teams, do you believe your work is important? Marines run up a hill with 50 pounds, a 50-pound pack on their back in the middle of the night. Why do they do that? Because somebody orders them to? The studies of Marines as a team, a great team, the goal of helping Marines to be motivated to do this is tie the act they're doing, middle of the night, running 50-pound pack up the hill, not down, up, tie this act that they're doing to one of their values or several of their values. Like, I'm running as a Marine. I'm not doing it because somebody told me to. I am doing this to protect my country. This is why I'm doing this. I'm here to protect my country. Teams need, that's one. So why are your team members doing their part in the team? Why? They need to have a sense their work's important. 2, they need to feel their work is personally meaningful, not just in general, but why are you running up that hill? Need to feel their work is personally meaningful. In your team, or several teams perhaps, do you feel your work is personally meaningful? For example, a Marine might say, I'm doing this run tonight, up this hill, carrying 50 pounds, as an exercise for my loved ones, for my family, for my countrymen, for democracy, for our institutions. That's why I'm running up this hill in the middle of the night, carrying 50 pounds. I'm doing this for a very important reason that's personally meaningful to me. Consider why. Tie this why to one or more of your values. Also, teams, very often it's just chaos. 3, teams need clear goals and defined roles. What are we trying to do? What is our point? Why are we here? What's this about? Teams need clear goals, and everybody needs to know what part they're to play. Defined roles. Does your team have these? Every member has a clear goal and a defined role, and they're all sharing the same goal. Somebody might, I'm doing this so I can move on to something else, president of the company or whatever. No, what is the team for? The team needs a clear goal, and everybody knows their part. They need to know their part. So looking at your teams, do you have clear goals and defined roles? It's very important. Now, as you do your teamwork, team members need to know they can depend on one another. That you'll show up on time, that you'll be prepared, that you will give your mind and heart to this activity we're about to do in this meeting or in this particular task. Team members need to know they can depend on one another. Every member. That's a good point. 5. But most important, Mr. Duhigg says, most important, teams need psychological safety. You need to feel a member of the team, an accepted member of the team, and you can express yourself, and you can be yourself. Of course, the assumption is you're going to be constructive. If you're there to be destructive, you've got problems and you shouldn't be on that team. But if your goal is to be constructive and to share in the team, you're a wonderful member of the team. So here we go. Most important, teams need psychological safety. So team leaders need to model the right behaviors. The leader has to demonstrate respect for everybody, willingness to listen. They do listen, and they indicate they have listened because they repeat in their conversation or in further developments of the meeting what this or that person said. The leader is not an interrupter. No, we discussed that last time, and we decided this and this. Oh, you weren't there for that meeting. Oh, it wasn't a meeting. Oh, somehow we decided this and this, and that's what we're going to do now. That's not a team. That's an ego trip. Team leaders need to model the right behaviors. A non-interrupting norm. They need to demonstrate they're listening by summarizing what people say. Members and leaders should admit what they don't know. The leader should not end a meeting until all the members have spoken at least once. Hear everybody. Let everybody feel they're part of the team and their say is important. Leaders, I'm quoting here, should call out inner and intergroup conflicts. We've got a problem here. We've got some kind of, conflict, or we've got some kind of bottleneck here, logjam. Leaders should call out inner conflicts and intergroup conflicts between groups, resolve them through open discussion. How can we get the logs moving again? How can we get the traffic flow to flow? So another question then about this most important point, do we provide empathy and psychological safety so everybody can do their part? And is the leader encouraging? And is the leader listening? Is everybody important? So we provide empathy and psychological safety. So there are 2 general principles of healthy teams. You know you've got a healthy team when each person feels free to speak up. Their opinion is going to be valued. Whatever they contribute is going to be valued. 2, and when members show they are sensitive to one another's feelings, not stomping all over everybody else or putting other people down. And when you've got a healthy team when each person feels free to speak up, and when members show they are sensitive to how one another feel. You need the right norms to make a team succeed. Do you have the right norms? Then your team will grow stronger. And you need to debug your team until it has great norms. When everyone has a voice and everyone is sensitive to the value and the views of the other people on the team. Having a voice, yes, and also social sensitivity. All of these are later recent research, and it's going on as we speak. People are analyzing different teams all the time. This is from the book Smarter, Faster, and Better by Charles Duhigg, and I hope it helps you, especially if you are suffering on a team. Try to change that team. Share these ideas and have a wonderful experience with your team and with what your team accomplishes. God bless you.